Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show. We are into the semi-finals of the Champions League T20 2012. The match right now, the first innings has just ended with, this is, as you know, this is between Delhi Daredevils and the Highveld Lions, and this is being played at Durban, as you know. And right now, what I see here is that Lions are the ones who actually batted first. Daredevils were the ones who won the toss and elected to field, and I thought it was right decision. Well, they have been, as far as putting the opposition in is concerned, it has been very customary in this T20 League 2012 in the Champions League, and that's what precisely Delhi Daredevils did. They inserted the Highveld Lions in, and I thought Delhi Daredevils bowlers have done a fairly good job here to restrict the Lions to 139 for 5 of their 20 overs. Neil Mackenzie got an unbeaten 46 to his name of 28 balls with 4 fours and 1 6, and Chris Morris at the end was not out on 3. We will. I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of what exactly happened. I thought Delhi Daredevils has done very well here. Now, as far as the conditions were concerned, it was some very good conditions prevailing for the Delhi Daredevils, because it was a very good toss to win, according to me, because there were a lot of windy conditions. There was some bounce in the pitch, so the bowlers could get some lot of drift into the air, which we saw that Pawan Negi got one wicket when with an arm delivery. Well, just talking about the match, it was Gulam Bodi and Alvaro Peterson who opened the innings for the Highveld Lions, and Irfan Pathan and Moni Morkel, starting bowling operations for the Delhi Daredevils, and both were really in some good form. I mean, they were stroking the ball very well. They sense that they need to put up a big score on the board, because they know the Delhi Daredevils batting lineup is absolutely powerful, with David Warner, Sehwag and Kevin Peterson and Ross Taylor in the ranks, and that's precisely the openers did. But well, it was going on fine as far as 34 was concerned, and as I said, there were windy conditions prevailing and New Zealand-like conditions at Durban there, and the bowlers were also getting some bounce. It was good to see Irfan Pathan. Well, I wouldn't say he bowled really well, but Umesh Yadav was the pick of the bowlers who took 2 for 20. In fact, Umesh Yadav was the one who actually gave them the breakthrough by first picking up the wicket of Alvaro Peterson, who played one very good shot for 6, but Alvaro Peterson was gone as he tried to cut a ball from Yadav, which bounced on him, and Alvaro Peterson was caught out, bowled Yadav for 24 of 19 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Following him to the pavilion was Quinn de Kock. Very briefly came there, and as you know, the score at 34 for 1, they were not really able to push the score. There were some it was a maiden wicket over by Umesh Yadav, who was bowling excellently there. So Quinn de Kock came in, the youngster, and slammed 2 good boundaries there. But he was gone when Agarkar came in and picked up his wicket, as Unmukh Chand made amends for that catch he dropped earlier of the bowling of Umesh Yadav in the deep. But this time he took a good catch, and Quinn de Kock was walking for 11, and that made the score 58 for 2. And it soon became 63 for 3 when David Pretorius was a victim, as I said, because of the wind. Pawan Negi, the left-arm spinner, was able to get some drift drift in the air, and that's what precisely did, as Pretorius got a ball which he hedged on to Taylor. He actually gave a catch to Taylor. It was a ball which drifted. It was an arm delivery, and Pretorius couldn't know much. He was gone. Caught by Taylor, the bowling of Negi for 3, and that made the score 63 for 3 in the 11th over for the Highveld Lions. Gulam Bodi was looking good. He was playing some very sweet strokes, and he was looking very good. He played a very good hand with a knock of 50, and he departed in the 18th over. So there were some really, it was not easy going for the Highveld Lions batsmen. They had to really work for it, and the Delhi Daredevils bowlers was very good. As I said, Umesh Yadav in particular was very good. Ajit Agarkar looked sharp with his 4 overs, and Pawan Negi was also bowling well, even though he was costly, 3 overs, 21 runs on 1 wicket. So Gulam Bodi left the score on 50. He was caught behind the bowling of Umesh Yadav. Again, the bounce getting the better of Gulam Bodi. The score made 122 for 4. Symes came in to join Neil Mackenzie, who was looking good, and he was playing some very good strokes. But Symes disappointed, as he came in and left at the same time without any addition to his bat. As the first ball that he received, he was gone. He went for an airy-fairy stroke. The ball skied in the air. Namanoja, the wicketkeeper, came underneath it and took a good catch. In fact, Namanoja got 3 catches in this particular innings, and Symes was out for a duck. That made the score 123 for 5 in the 19th over. In the end, as I said, thanks to the Delhi Daredevils bowlers who stuck to a good line and leg, especially Umesh Yadav was pick of the bowlers, and also it was Umesh Yadav's birthday, so he was the birthday boy today, and he did a good job, even though he dropped one catch, which was a very real sitter that he dropped, but he really made amends with his bowling. The birthday boy Umesh Yadav really shining. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 20 runs and 2 wickets, and Highveld Lions finishing with a score. But it doesn't look a bit challenging. I think Delhi Daredevils should do it, but definitely there's some assistance for the bowlers. I said the conditions are pretty windy there. The bowlers can get some depth. There are some good spinners in the Lions side. You know, Arun Fungiso, what can he do? He's a good bowler, Arun Fungiso. He has been the talk of the Champions League T20 2012 with his left arm spin. They also have some other good bowlers like Dirk Nannes. So it all depends. The windy conditions, they could take someone who could actually swing the ball in the air. The spinners could get some drift. It could be a very good match, but I think I have a feeling that Delhi Daredevils look good here because they have really restricted the Highveld Lions to a score of 139 for 5. Look at the bowling figures here. Irfan Pathan, 4 overs, no maiden, none for 27. Moni Mortal is costly, 4 overs costing him 32 runs at a wicket. Umesh Yadav, pick of the bowlers by any distance. Ajit Agarkar, 1 for 28. Pawan Negi, 3 overs, none for 28. Kevin Peterson wheeled his arm over for a single over, and he gave away 10 runs. So Delhi Daredevils have not started. We are at the innings break right now. I'm trying to see whether I can give you any of the cricket news currently. I'm just trying to see whether I can catch up with something. Well, as you know, I'm falling short of time here, but I've done my best here to come in and give you some cricket scores here. But as I said, it's going to be update. I wouldn't be able to really talk about the Delhi Daredevils innings. But before going, I'm just, as I said, I feel Delhi Daredevils look good. Daredevils have a very good batting lineup. They're a strong batting lineup, and I think they would be in a position to actually serve this score. But well, again, as cricket is cricket. You never know, something could really happen. I think the Highveld Lions bowlers have really come up to the task. They have to bowl as well as the Delhi Daredevils, or probably much better than that, because the Delhi Daredevils have a powerful batting lineup with the ranks of Sehwag, Warner, Kevin Peterson, Ross Taylor. So it is going to be a tough ask for the Highveld Lions. But well, the home fans will be thinking that Highveld Lions would win. Delhi Daredevils would definitely like to put it across the lines and march into the finals of the T20 Champions League 2012. The news coming out of here, the other news that I have is that Ajunta Mendes, who did very well there, has been dropped from the ODIs for New Zealand, which is not good news. As yesterday I said, Angelo Matthews is the one who's going to lead the T20 side. The other news that I have here is that, well, as you know, the Board of Control for Cricket in India, the Sky TV has been, they wanted their own broadcasters to come and set shop. It's quite possible there's a lot of I wouldn't say what exactly, not probably understanding. So BCCI, the BBC and the Sky TV are into a real wrangle here, trying to work out things, and probably it could so happen that for the first time England commentators wouldn't be having their foot on India, but they'll be giving their commentary from their hometown, probably Islewood probably. So well, when I don't have much time to really dwell on all this, as time has always been a big constraint for me. But because of your support, because of your tremendous response to this Cricket Happening show, I come and try to do my best on this Cricket Happening show. But again, thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. May the better team win, but we are in for a real tussle here at Durban, as the Highveld Lions have to really play out of their skins today to defeat Delhi Daredevils. Until then, it's your host Ram. Till tomorrow, I would, as and when the match really pans out and then the match gets over, I wouldn't be able to bring you those cricket happenings on that, unfortunately, but hope the better team wins, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, it's your host Ram, returning you back to the studios. Thank you.